Today, let's talk about West Lake Longjing Tea. It's a type of green tea, also known as dragonwell tea, which sounds pretty hardcore when translated. It's an important geographical indication agricultural product in China, which means only tea produced in specific regions can be called Shu Longjing tea. So, where is West Lake Longjing tea produced? As the map shows, it's mainly produced in the West Lake Scenic Area in Hangzhou. Strictly speaking, tea leaves produced in other places can only be called Longjing tea.
Oh!
So, how is West Lake Longjing tea made? The first step is picking. Every year, from late March to early April, the production of Shu Longjing tea begins. Tea merchants and the government hire a large number of tea pickers from surrounding areas. After picking, the tea leaves are spread out for a few hours, just like drying radishes at home. Next comes the fixation or qingguo. Is it similar to stir-frying radishes? It's kind of similar, but not exactly the same. Some tea masters uses their hands to fry the tea leaves.
如果他会少林地铁砂掌。
When the tea leaves are about 70–80 dry from frying, they go through the shaping process to make the leaves flat, even, and straight. Longjing tea has 10 major frying techniques, which you can learn if you're interested. The subsequent refining processes like sieving and packaging are not as important, so I won't go into detail. Why is West Lake Longjing tea so special? First of all, the cost of picking is very high. It's difficult to recruit tea pickers, and the tea production needs to be completed within a few weeks. The growth of tea leaves doesn't wait for anyone. If it's too late, the leaves will become old, and if it's too early, the tea buds haven't even sprouted. I heard from local tea farmers that before the Qingming festival, the price of tea leaves was over 4,000 RMB per 500 grams. After the Qingming festival, the price dropped to 1 or 2,000 RMB per 500 grams. Secondly, there are geographical limitations and reputation. The West Lake area is not very large, and the government has prohibited the development of tea gardens, so the annual output is limited. If you purchase Longjing from outside the West Lake area, the price may drop to 1,000 RMB or even lower. However, people feel that Longjing produced in other places is not quite authentic.
赝品是个好东西，
赝品是个好东西，
走几步，
走几步，
走出个虎虎生风，
走个虎虎生风，
走出一个一日千里，
走个一日千里，
走出一个恍如隔世，
走个恍如隔世。
Lastly, the processing difficulty is high. It takes about 2 kilograms of fresh tea leaves to produce 500 grams of finished tea. And there are risks like bad weather during picking, over-frying, or scorching the leaves. Considering all these factors, the price seems reasonable. My suggestion is to choose tea that fits your budget. Even for most professionals, it's difficult to distinguish the difference between West Lake Longjing and other types of Longjing tea. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe for more updates.